What's up, guys? Welcome to a brand new video of year 2024. We have got a new EX duo unit, Ace and Yamato. Well, they are very good to KO enemies, and that's it they are good for. Also, you need to understand their move set and traits to use or fight them properly. And today is a guide video on how you can defeat them. Basically, I have made a list of top 10 characters that have advantage against them. Or you can just say characters to counter Ace and Yamato. Before we go straight to the list, let me describe the main traits or things about Ace and Yamato that you need to pay attention to if you are facing them. Now, they have invincible skills with high damage and ignore defense. Also, when they attack with their skills, they get healings and attack increase, and also get healings from knockback. Now, try to keep your distance if their HP is full, as they will deal high damage and attack with long-range skill with correct timing. The main thing by which they can get defeater or counter is status effects, so try to inflict status effect skills if they are fighting with other teammate of yours. Now let's see top 10 counter characters of this new EX unit. So first we have Garp and Hybrid Yamato. Well, for Hybrid Yamato, she can easily destroy Ace. However, if the enemy switch to Yamato, you will base some difficulty to KO her as she nullifies Frostbite. And that's why she is at number 10 and similar units like the Onigashima Brook. But I suggest you to not to use Brook against this unit, as against Yamato he is useless. He is only good against Ace, and only if Ace is not using his shield. And about Garp, well, if you guys don't know, this Ace unit have Captain Tag, due to which Garp gets a lot of healing and can defend, but with Garp, you can only defend and survive, not KO. If you use Garp's knockbacks, you will just heal them too. So number 10 is for those units who have some kind of counter traits to withstand this unit. Now, number 9, the 7 Warlords of the Sea, Marshal D. Teach, also known as Blackbeard. He is a very good counter of Devil Fruit users, as his skill 1 give 200% extra damage to power users. Skill 1 also have very low cooldown, and also reduce by 50% when in your team's treasure area. Skill 2 is a very good skill, as he becomes invincible while performing it, and deals a very good amount of damage too. Also, Skill 2 can destroy this unit easily if landed properly. His traits are also very good, which allows him to deal 30% extra damage to power users and have 1 extra life. Skill 1 reduction, damage reduction, attack boost makes him a very good counter of Ace and Yamato and other power users. Number 8. Raid on Onigashima, Sanji. This Sanji is very good attacker, however he is also very fragile. He changes his element when downed by enemy and counter him with element advantage. Skill 1 is an area attack that deals multiple hits, same as Ace's Skill 1. And Skill 2 is teleportation skill. He teleports towards enemy and attack with a kick. Skill 2 has a very high damage when you increase it. Yes, you can increase Skill 2 damage. When dealing damage 4 times in 3 seconds, Skill 2 damage increases. Also, he nullifies 80% time of status effects and recover HP, meaning Flame's Infliction will heal you. So, what makes him a perfect counter for Ace and Yamato is his blue element with extra damage on Skill 2, which can one-shot this new EX unit. However, due to defense stack, Ace and Yamato also have some advantage against you, so you need to be careful of their Skill 2 reduction. Number 7. Big Mom Pirates, one of the Sweet 3 generals, Charlotte Cracker. He is a very good attacker in the game. His Skill 1 is a long-range charge attack with ignore damage reduction, meaning you can give a lot of damage, and Skill 2 is like a shield, which has a very short cooldown 100% when destroyed. His traits are also very good. He heals on status effects and knockback and nullify 80% of status effects, which makes him a very good counter of Ace and Yamato. Number 6, Stampede, Boa Hancock. This character is very rare to get. Her Skill 1 is a hold attack. When you hold the skill button, she runs at high speed and attacks with a mid-range R attack, which turns enemy into stone, called Entrance Effect. Her Skill 2 is a long-range attack that also turns enemy into stone. Her traits are also great. Entrance Infliction on 3rd normal attack and heals makes her a perfect counter for EX Ace and Yamato. Number 5. Big Mom Pirates crewmate, Charlotte Perospero. Well, as you guys already know, Ace's weakness is status effects, and Prospero is a god in terms of status infliction. His skill 1 inflicts Candyman state, which immobilize the enemy, and spawns a shield which fall on opponent and gives 50% damage, which is a lot. Skill 2 is a long-range attack, which also inflicts Candyman state. Now, the best thing that makes him a broken character is his traits. He can inflict Candyman on the 3rd hit on normal attacks, and reduce skill 1 cooldown by 15% when inflicts Candy state with HP recovery. Meaning, you can spam skill 1 with very short cooldown reduction. The only thing Bayou faces a problem is, he is very famous and enemies know about his skills and traits, so they know how to dodge his skills. Then again, you just jave to hit them once and you will KO them. Number 4. Man who wants to become the king of the pirates, Monkey D. Luffy. He is very strong and his skills and traits are great for an attacker. Bounce Man state of his is perfect to KO Ace and Yamato. Once you give them the tremor effect, they'll definitely die with the hands of Luffy. He also lands the last punch of both the Snake Man and Bounceman states with Ignore defense trait. All these traits would prove beneficial against Ace and Yamato, especially the Bounceman. Also, Opbr is also at number 4 with Luffy. The reason is simple, he can one-shot them with his high damage skills. However, if you didn't get the perfect dodge, you will also be easily defeated. So it's basically the skills and timing who land the high damage skill can win between Ace Yamato and Opbr. Number 3, Battle on Onigashima, Roronoa Zoro. He has a very good traits and skills. Once you change your element to blue, defeating Ace and Yamato will be a piece of a cake. EX Zoro's skill 2 is like a counter, by which he can change element if triggered. He has an extra life too and have very good traits, but this trait makes him the perfect counter. As if his element is blue, he will resist stagger, by which Ace and Yamato will not be able to attack or do anything. So this makes him a very good counter of Ace and Yamato. Number 2, Film Red, Yuta. She is a very good attacker. Her skill 1 is a long-range attack which inflicts Sing Sing state, which is very usable against this new EX unit if you land it properly. The skill have short cooldown too. The traits that make her counter is her shield that makes her invincible and her traits to inflict Sing Sing state that immobilize the opponent. Number 1. Raid on Onigashima, Nami. Well, this Nami is a red attacker. Her skill 1 spawns Zeus with a long-range attack and inflicts shock to the enemy, which is very good to counter Ace and Yamato. And skill 2 is also a long-range attack which can go through obstacles and ignore damage reduction. Both the skills are quick and have very good range. Also, she has very good character traits, like damage reduction from attackers, skill 2 cooldown when attacking an attacker, and so on. With some good metal set and rat play can make her the perfect counter of Ace and Yamato in the game for now. So that was it for today, guys. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, and thanks for watching. See you in the next video.